Hold up. Sorry, I got a bit of the sniffles. Sorry. Alright. A second. What the fuck? There we go. I don't know what happened. Alright. We're 10-4 now. Taking on the 8-6 Twins. And the pitching matchup's different. Alright. .75 ERA. Five Ks. Versus Tyler Duffey with the EY instead of a Y. 0-1. Oh, fuck. 5.93 ERA and Jimmy Nelson. Whoops. Wrong one. So I got the wrong guy. Phil Hughes? Thought he was a reliever. There we go. Alright. Take a quick look at the stats. Apparently AJ Pollock might win an MVP. Lynn Perkins. Damn. Adam Eaton? Jesus. Really don't have a backup third baseman. That was weird. That was so weird. My internet like died for like 2 seconds.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park
Let's
in
go.
Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Interleague baseball next. Matt Garza will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, guys, he went into the 6th inning in his last start. Threw okay, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a little deeper in this one.
Eduardo Nunez heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 9.
Oh shit.
High and deep into right center.
First pitch of the
Back
game.
goes Jackson, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Eduardo Nunez has 4 doubles.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. And he'll try to hold back
Danny
the swing, but
Santana.
he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Miguel Sano will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Jeanette onto the grass, 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Oswaldo Arcia will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches,
Oh.
they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run.
Wow.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Dude, that was
Will take his
a good
first swings
pitch.
here, and as you can
He just
see,
put a good
not a
swing.
lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Tyler Duffey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he went deep into his last start. Threw into the 8th inning, but didn't get a decision. He'll look to do much of the same here in this one.
Scooter Gennett comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I think you got to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's on a
Hebrew
nice
Hammer.
little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Santana giving chase. 2 gone. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Sano sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0.
Hitting off for Minnesota, first baseman number 7.
Joe Mauer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Eduardo Escobar will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Pulled toward right center field. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Kurt Suzuki is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Tyler Duffey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Chris Carter gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Austin Jackson steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And
Let's
that'll
go.
be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Oh no. Ooh. Eduardo Nunez is down on the ground right now and he's having trouble getting to his feet. His shin bone was hit hard and there's concern that it's fractured or even broken. He will need to be removed of the game and could be out of action for quite some time.
Oh, and he's in a lot of pain out there and will be carried off the field by the training staff. I think it's safe to say he's likely to miss a significant amount of time because of this. Jorge Polanco is going to come in and take over following the injury.
Shortstop, number 11, Jorge Polanco.
Domingo Santana will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Oh, you look for a guy to produce? He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Oh, we got that one. Let's go.
On the move, and this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And the runner from second is in to score.
Domingo Santana, 2-run double. 13 RBIs of the season. Tie up the ball game.
That one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
Into the box, Yadier Rivera. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Matt Garza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game.
Matt Garza.
But he can't bring it down. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score.
Matt Garza.
It's a
Let's go.
3-2 ball game.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
Scooter Gennett steps in
right down the middle.
Keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
Yikes.
Jorge Polanco will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way
Let's
he
go.
did the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Who's this guy?
In now, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana.
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Lined out the first time. And the A's are being the Yankees.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Miguel Sano is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Yikes.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jackson has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jonathan Lucroy will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Hit hard on the ground to second. It's through for a
hey, Lucroy, single up the middle.
Now. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, this date in baseball history. Ryan Braun is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
Chop foul with the plate, strike one.
Don't know why I didn't.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a play.
What a play.
One there, not in time.
What a play.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Great effort defensively and a nice job of hustling down the line there.
Well, I wasn't sure if he had any chance at all to reach that ball. So this is an incredible play just to pull this one in and then make that accurate flip to second to get the force.
Throw over to first and the runner back.
Jeez.
Here's Chris Carter now. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Chopped in front of home plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Austin Jackson strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Oswaldo Arcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam
Hold on.
fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Garza sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1.
Last time I do this.
Got him.
Got him this time.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Line hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Or maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Joe Mauer is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Braun, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, no.
Now he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Got
And
him.
he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. Jonathan Villar
I'm going to
set
start
to
taking
lead
some
us
pitches
off
this
in the
time.
home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Plouffe in foul ground. 1 away.
Right fielder number 16.
Ready now, Domingo Santana. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Slapped hard the opposite way.
There we go.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Standing in now, Yadier Rivera. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Tapper up the line. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Matt Garza will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Grounded to third. Plouffe has it. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
You talk about a throw eating a guy up at first. Look at how he lets this ball play him. Instead of going out to get the ball, he lets it get too deep, and at that point it's hard to get those hands into a high enough position, and he can't make the play.
Let's go.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brewers strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
There we go.
Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side.
Let's go.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Tyler Duffey is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down.
How well we're doing.
The fifth.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Jonathan Lucroy will start it out here from Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Damn, 6-1? Jesus.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle.
There we go.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now. High and deep to right center. Sano racing back, and this one is gone. A home run.
I think that was a home run. Let's go.
So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Couple of righties
that's his third home run.
Now in the bullpen. Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Austin Jackson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Ball one, no
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Danny Santana will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one.
Let's go. Matt Garza's dealing right now.
First out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Miguel Sano is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And Garza's pitch count an even 70 thus far.
You know what? I think I'm going to keep Matt Garza.
Chop foul right at home plate. Garza gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside.
A swing and a miss.
Got
That
him.
retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ryan Presley is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the
Ryan
season. Here.
Oh, Presley.
Ryan Presley.
Domingo Santana will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the sixth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Why can't I see the box score? I'm not tripping, right? The box score. Game recap. There we go.
Skied into straightaway right.
That was right down the middle.
Is under it. One down.
I don't know what else I could have done. Oh, which Twitter going off the bottom? Browns unsettled on who they're starting. So
We'll try it again. Over 2 with a fly out and a ground ball
Jameis was their starter.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Damn.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right.
Let's go.
Base hit.
That's his first hit of the season.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4 irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
In now, Matt Garza. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And I think all in all, he's done a pretty good job behind the plate here tonight, but to me, that one's a strike.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6.
Hey, Sports, what's up?
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play.
It was right down the middle.
The inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this.
All right, if Matt Garza gives up one more hit, we're taking him
Stand
out.
in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
How many years do you want to take this?
1-2 as he chases the slider.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Ooh.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended.
Hey, Matt Garza is
going to
be that guy.
now. Pulled high in the air out to right
said that too.
field. Santana is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Eduardo Escobar will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. And there's the fastball that time from Garza. It's 0-1.
Hey, Matt Garza. I was trying to get rid of him. You may have to keep him.
A fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever
we
put
wanted to
together
too.
that scouting report did a real nice job because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Santana ranging back, still going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins. Scooter Gennett steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Hard liner toward short.
Oh my God, Jorge Polanco.
Oh, and he loses it on the exchange from glove to hand, and he won't have a play.
The catcher, number 20,
Jonathan Lucroy digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A look here at the first side here in the late going.
That slider broke off.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. To 2-2 now.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Sano has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah. The Athletics beat the Yankees 8-2.
Ryan Braun will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. On its Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
That's on me. I don't know why I swung at that.
They're still out in front, 5-2. Suzuki will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Garza steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2.
Come on, man.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the call is out. That's going to be it for Matt Garza. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Corey Knebel will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Up next for Minnesota.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Jorge Polanco will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning.
Damn.
The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Ah.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside.
Let's go.
And it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral.
Nice.
Even when they
Thanks,
get a guy on to start the
sports.
inning, they've got
Thank
nothing
you.
to go with it.
Ah.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, and the deficit remains 5-2. Brandon Kinsler is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Brandon Kinsler.
Chris Carter will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
All right.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But
Damn.
he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, Sports, you still there? Let me know.
The 1-0 delivery. A swinging bump to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
What am I doing?
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
He's set. Here it comes. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Only chance is a bare hand. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
Will Smith is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 13.
Miguel Sano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
Hey, come on, man.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A quick out number 1. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score
Let's
right
go.
here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
1-1.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and he puts a charge
No shot.
into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. And he takes ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Hey, nah, he had a good game.
Trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Up high. 2-1 now.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Jackson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over.
Throw to
Got him.
first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Brewers were given an excellent starting pitching performance from this man, Matt Garza. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more...